fastball right down the middle.
Well, that was a fastball right out of the park.
Yeah, he just left it high.
All right, that will bring up Austin Roach now. And it hits this ball. This will trickle to third base. But it's foul, and on the foul ball side now be in there for
good pitch here,
number one. No ball and one strike.
Hey, take your time, Raleigh.
Here it comes down. The next pitch. Swing and a miss, and there for strike two. Welcome, everybody, to Linhart Field on this third and final game today. Blackstone losing earlier, and they're the first team to be eliminated. Here it comes down the next pitch. And this one is a chip shot. Foul ball, and that's in there for strike number two. No balls and two strikes.
That's a good off-speed pitch.
Farmville now leading right now, 1-0. Here comes now the windup in the pitch. Now one hit in front of the plate, and now be in there for ball number one. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Crew Burkeville won earlier this morning. That was the first game. Here comes a windup and a hard hit. What a catch by the shortstop.
That was a snow coner there. That was beautiful. Beautiful catch.
By the way, that's Josh Jones. He's one of the best players in the league. And he was able to stretch that one out and caught. What a nice play at shortstop. That brings up out number 2. Here comes the windup and the pitch. This one's also a hard hit, but this one will get through and will go all the way to the left field. He will field it, bring it to his cutoff man, throws it back to the pitcher, and Fitz gets a nice base hit. So the sun getting ready to set here at Linhart Field in Lunenburg, Virginia. So that will bring up Foster. Or Fisher, Jacob Fisher. Ugh. Man, that chicken sandwich that I just ate kind of making my mouth do funny things. But anyway. All right. Runner on first base, that's Matthew Fitz. A hard hit ball, and that will also be right in the hole. And here comes Prince Edward Farmville starting to knock the ball like they did the other day. I can make a prediction now that I've seen all the teams.
Well, I'll tell you, Charlotte's a great hitting team also.
Well, Charlotte's also very well coached, I might add, as well. So they can outthink you if they don't outplay you, so you got to be on your toes with them. All right, here comes the windup and the pitch. This one's going to be high for ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. So here comes, this is Walker Sandelin. That's up. And that ball went there for ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes now the pitch. This one's in there. Strike number 2, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yep.
Should be 2 and 1.
Here comes now the pitch. And it's going to be swinging and miss on a changeup. Matthew Fitz will run down to third base. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now it's the count with 2 outs. And Robbie, this is Doddard is pitching for Charlotte County.
Hey, block him up, Cody. Work hard, baby.
So, runner on third base. They lead 1-0. That's Prince Edward Farmville. And a swing and a miss. Strike number 3. Now retired aside. One run scored. No errors. 1 man left on base. As we go to the bottom of the first, it's 1-0. Prince Edward Farmville. We'll be right back right after this.
What does your world sound like? That's geography. The music of the world around you. Geography is people, places, environments, and economics. Geography gives us the framework for understanding our world. But sadly, our kids aren't getting enough of it. Half can't locate economic powers like Japan and India, and 20% can't even find the Pacific Ocean. That's why we created MyWonderfulWorld.org. It's part of a free National Geographic-led campaign to give our kids the power of global knowledge. Go to mywonderfulworld.org to learn more and get your free parent and teacher action kits. It's a wonderful world.
Nurse, set up an IV. And you, her boyfriend, you were the driver?
Yes, doctor, but I didn't mean to hurt her. I only had a few drinks. I was just buzzed.
Just buzzed? Oh, then your girlfriend is fine.
Hey, sweetie. I feel great.
She's really okay?
What, are you kidding? No, not really. Nurse, get me a suture kit. Stat.
Buzzed driving. Maybe we should stop acting like it's no big deal. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
Oh, man. All right, back here at Linhart Field, here at the bottom of the first, and now Charlotte will come in. Well, Matthew Fitz, no doubt, he's up there pitching. I think it's Matthew Fitz.
No. That's Sanderson.
Sanderson's pitching. Okay. All right, here comes now the pitch from Sanderson. And that's in there for strike number one. No balls and one strike.
Yeah, sorry, guys, for the audio problems for a quarter of an inning there. I had to go there and reset a camera.
0-1 is the count. Sanderlin's a left-hander, winds up, foul back. Strike one. Well, Prince Edward Farmville's got all their pitchers. Matthew Fitz can also come in and pitch if he has to.
Yeah, it seemed like from when I was running across the field there, it's like that Farmville's been doing pretty good.
Yep. Well, they hit one over, a home run. Justin Orange hit that one over. Nice home run.
Okay.
And this is Cody Carlson that's up. And it's 2-2 is the count.
Make him come in there, baby.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Lights are on here at Linhart Field. Here comes now the windup. And a foul back by Cody. And the count still remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is the winner bracket. Both teams won yesterday. So now, here comes the pitch, and this one's fouled back. That was high, though.
Hey, leave it up, baby. That was a little high.
Though the count still remains 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Finally, the sun's setting. It's out in our face now.
Oh, that feels good. The air conditioner's trying to get ahead of the heat now. It's trying to cool off.
That must be nice.
Pitching from the stretch position. Now it's a hard hit ball. And it just bounced off the floor.
That was a tough one to react to there.
Gee whiz, that ball was hit hard. And Sanderlin, they're going to check and see if he's okay. He got hit hard.
Sanderson.
Yep. He got hit hard, though. That ball was line shot, and it looked like it may have hit his left foot. And the ball bounced and it went halfway back to home plate.
He's nodding his head, which isn't a good sign.
If they don't, you can keep them.
Oh, see if they can keep him in.
I saw a guy on the pros get hit upside the head this year.
Yeah, they said they saw a pro get hit by inside
They
the head.
should probably give him a couple pitches, make sure he's all right.
He stayed out there and played.
Yeah, they
I
will.
want his time to go. Yeah.
But that's smart. So you know that's got to hurt.
Oh, that does gotta hurt, yeah.
Who are you talking about?
Basically, when anything in the ankle like that, that's
painful.
You know it's got to hurt, got to be painful.
Pitching is hard. It's dangerous, too.
They said pitching's hard. It's dangerous, too.
And we got another color commentary that we don't know about.
He's over by a crowd, Mike, apparently. There we go. Now we'll get back in the game here.
Okay,
Tyler,
runner.
up.
Get it out front, baby.
Here comes Here comes the pitch, and this one's going to be a high fly ball. He's going to go all the way, almost back to the fence, and catches it.
Good catch.
Yep, nice catch.
That could have been ugly had he missed it.
And the runner will retrieve. Cody will retrieve back to first base, and that will bring up Josh Jones.
Guess they wouldn't call him JJ by the sound of things.
Yep, Josh Jones is up. Good hitter. Here comes the pitch, and he hits one hard. And they're going to try for the double play. They won't quite do it, but a nice defense nevertheless by Prince Edward Farmville, and that will bring up out number 1. Nice thing to get that leadoff runner. And we'll give Josh a base hit. Zimbo is up. Zimbro. All right, here comes the pitch by Sanderland. This one go right to first base. They're going to try to get him. They do. Now retired aside. Good defense by Prince Edward Farmville. So as we go to the top of the second, folks, it's 1-0. Good game here at Lanhurst Field in favor of Prince Edward Farmville. We'll be right back right after this.
What does your world sound like? That's geography. The music of the world around you. Geography is people, places, environments, and economics. Geography gives us the framework for understanding our world. But sadly, our kids aren't getting enough of it. Half can't locate economic powers like Japan and India, and 20% can't even find the Pacific Ocean. That's why we created MyWonderfulWorld.org. It's part of a free National Geographic-led campaign to give our kids the power of global knowledge. Go to MyWonderfulWorld.org to learn more and get your free parent and teacher action kits. It's a wonderful world.
Breaks make more friends and express their individuality. When they learn to play some music, act or paint or dance or write creatively.
Hot from the toaster and filled with the essential creative thinking skills of an 18th century musical genius, Mozart Toasties are an important part of an arts-healthy childhood. Studies show that involvement in the arts helps kids increase test scores and promotes academic achievement. Feed your kids the arts. For 10 simple ways to learn how, visit AmericansForTheArts.org. The arts. Ask for more. Brought to you by Americans for the Arts, the NAM Foundation, and the Ad Council.
All right, let's see what now that Charlotte can do on defense. Here comes now the pitch, and it's a swing and a miss.
Kind of a half-hearted swing that time.
Good job, Riley.
I think this is Sanderson this up.
Walker Sanderson, yes. Yes, it is. Oh, he's walking okay now after the bruised foot effect he had going.
All right, here comes now the pitch from Charlotte, and it's a swing and a miss. It's in there, strike two, and Charlotte's kind of pitching like they, you know.
They want to win.
Yep. Find themselves down by only one run, but that's nothing in this league. That was a little bit low for ball one ball and 2 strikes. Who does the winner play tomorrow?
Oh, you made me take this bracket, won't you?
Yep.
I believe the winner will take
Crew
on
Brookville.
Crew. Yep.
Well, they got their, whoever wins got their hands full.
I know one thing, the guy better lay off my camera.
And a hard hit ball. That's going to go to the right fielder, and he will overrun the thing. He gets back and quickly recovers, and he almost got the guy out, and he is safe.
Nice
that was
try,
close.
That was a nice try by that man there.
What a throw, by the way, by Taylor, as he's playing right field, and almost got the guy out at second. Wow. Okay. Anyway, Farmville's got a runner on second base. Here comes the pitch. This one goes into the dirt for ball number 1. 1 ball and no strikes now. And this is Clay Osborne, I think.
Mike, was that a hit?
Here comes the pitch. And this one foul back. Strike number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's what I wrote down. That's what I thought. I wanted to verify. Put the wrong end with the ball.
Yeah, I tell you what, I don't think the right fielder was very happy with that call. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's the way to call it.
It was a beautiful throw by that right fielder.
Yeah, that was good. I still thought he might have had him, but it was close.
All right, here comes the next pitch.
Good job.
It's in there for strike number 3, and that will be out number 1. The daughter is starting to come alive here a little bit. Top of the second, just joined us here at the Southside Sports Network. Here comes the pitch, and they laid his bunt down. It goes foul, and now being there for strike number 1, no balls and 1 strike.
Chase Grubbs up the bat now, right fielder for the the Farmville team.
And you know the biggest thing, Robbie, is defenses on both of these teams have been a lot better than what we've seen today.
Yeah, that's why the score's so low coming in second.
Here comes the pitch. It's in there for strike number 2.
That's a nice curveball. Real nice curveball. It froze that batter.
Yeah.
All right, be ready, defense.
Here comes now the pitch.
Good pitch.
That one's going to be in there for ball 1, 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-0 in favor of Prince Edward Farmville. Here comes out a pitch, swing and a miss. That will be strike number 3 and out number 2.
Way to go, Riley.
That brings up Gabe Jenkins, I believe. Gabe Jenkins, one of the subs for the team. Probably his only chance to play today, so hopefully make a good hit.
10.
Oh, that was a nice pitch right down there. Strike number 1.
That kind of sunk on him, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Daughter looks, winds up. Here comes the pitch, and this one's a foul. Goes right in front of the Charlotte fans there. And that's going to be in there for strike number 2. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, runner still got Sanderson still hanging out there on second base.
Well, here on a Sunday afternoon here at Linhard Field, District 5 tournament. Here comes now the pitch, and that one's going to be, didn't even hit, it almost hit the plate.
Oh,
trying to steal second, but
dropped
they dropped the ball, and that will be safe, and he almost had him. Almost got him.
He had a good slide
Yeah,
there.
I had a real good view on it, too.
Yeah, I was watching.
Get him right here, baby. Hey, block him up, Cody.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. Into the dirt once again. Dodder will come up and try to help out in case that guy comes in from third. And the count goes 2-2 with 2 outs.
Hey, get your body in front of him, Cody, and keep it to the plate.
So 1 more strike away to end the inning. Or actually end the thing here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That retires the batter. So, as we go to the bottom of the second, no runs scored, 1 man left on base, and it's 1-0 in favor of Prince Edward Farmville. We'll be right back after this.
Brought to you by Radio Shack.
I need a new phone, so I'll go to Radio Shack, take their advice, and buy a Sony Ericsson Z750 with AT&T service. It has a 2-megapixel camera, FM radio, and a web browser, so I can surf the internet. And then one day at a car dealership, I'll find the price of a car too high, but the salesman won't agree, and he'll throw me a challenge and he'll give me the car for free if I find it for cheaper, so I'll use the internet on my phone, find it for cheaper, and get it for free. And I'll owe it all to Radio Shack.
Don't just buy stuff.
See your local Radio Shack dealer at Southside Electronics, Blackstone Square Shopping Center.
Integrates, make more friends and express their individuality. When they learn to play some music, act or paint or dance or write creatively.
Hot from the toaster and filled with the essential creative thinking skills of an 18th century musical genius, Mozart Toasties are an important part of an arts-healthy childhood. Studies show that involvement in the arts helps kids increase test scores and promotes academic achievement. Feed your kids the arts. For 10 simple ways to learn how, visit AmericansForTheArts.org. The arts. Ask for more. Brought to you by Americans for the Arts, the NAM Foundation, and the Ad Council.
Back here at Linhard Field, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for, by the way, of tuning in on our live broadcast here at www.southsidesportsnetwork.com.
Coming up now for the Charlotte team is going to be Kendrick Goldman, the first baseman. So far, Farmville's been having a measured success shutting down the Charlotte team. They're going to try to continue their success now.
Sanderlin, the left-hander, still in his pitching. He throws, and that is going to be in there for strike number 1, a nice pitch. So no balls and 1 strike now to Sanderlin.
Golden.
Sanderlin is pitching
Fan
for
of
Farmville.
gold.
Here comes the pitch, swing and a miss. That's in it for strike number 2. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's like, I don't like this. I don't like that. Didn't like that one there.
Yep.
Got to talk calm. It's by telling Sanders, Goldman. You got me saying.
I got you on that one.
Got Goldman saying, calm down, bud. You know, you're gonna hit these. Just wait for your pitch. Only throw it if it's your pitch.
Hey,
I know some of these pitchers.
You can do it.
Some of these pitchers are glad that the sun is finally setting here at Linhart. Here comes the wind-up pitch, and this one's going to be a foul back, and that's going to be in there for still remain strike number 2. No balls and 2 strikes is the count. Farmville got a slight lead, only 1-0. No outs here. Charlotte up here at the bottom of the second. Glad for you all to tune in to us. Appreciate that.
A little bit of an equipment malfunction there.
Well, you can see it longer.
So now, here's the play, and that one's going to be a little bit low for ball 1, 1 ball and 2 strikes. You wanted to go for that one too, Robbie.
But I think the coach's advice kind of stick with him. Yeah, wait for that one. Wait for that. You hear him saying it right now. Wait for your pitch. Wait for your pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the wind-up and the pitch. And a swing and a check swing, strike number 3. And that brings up that first out.
Come on, man, let's hit the ball. He's throwing it where y'all can see it.
And who's that bring up, Robbie?
That brings up, I think, Christian Reed.
Dotter will be on deck. Here comes a pitch. And he wants to go for that one, decides differently, and pulls back just in time.
Yeah, Sanderson seems to be having a little bit of control problems here, so they've probably been telling their players back in the dugout there to wait for him, wait for your pitch.
That was a foul back, ends up being in there for strike number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike is the count with 1 out.
Hey, step to it, baby. Step to it.
Well, the air conditioner's starting to cool things off just a little bit, Robbie. Here comes down the pitch. Foul back.
It only took till nighttime to do it.
Too high.
Well, it's been a hot day. I know when we first got here, it was 93.
I had fan blowing on the computer to keep it cool so we can record our games.
It was even hotter up top, let me tell you.
But Tim's used to it. He works out all day out on the range, so he should be used to it, right, Tim?
Yeah.
Here comes down the pitch, foul back, and it does. Count remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. Well, no competition over there.
Keep fighting, baby. Keep
sweating
fighting,
it out. Here comes a pitch. This one's a hit, and anyway, Roach says he's got it, he catches it, and that will be there for the second out.
Roach almost scared me there. I thought he was going to overrun it.
First out, excuse me.
First out, yeah.
Roach kind of leaning.
It
is second out. Okay.
Right.
He was leaning back and forth a little bit, and I didn't know if he was going to quite get under it, like he was misjudging it. He's able to come through. Chandler now, look, winds up. Here comes the pitch. Oh, this could be all the way. It hits the fence. And Donner hits that.
Wow, that was a big throw, wasn't it?
Yep. Donner can hit the ball over, and he knocked that one, which ended up against the fence, didn't quite go over.
Yeah, single, by the way, which should have been a double thanks to that amazing throw by the center fielder.
Yep, and holds him to only a base hit. Good play by the center field for Prince Edward Farm.
He threw that one from the fence all the way to the pitcher.
All right, Taylor. Drive him in, Taylor.
Taylor man at the bat now, right fielder for
Here comes down the pitch. And here comes the Dotter is going to steal. They're going to try to get him. Don't do that, of course.
Yeah,
Dotter's too fast, and the throw was too slow. So anyway, he's not going to be able to get that one. Umpires will change positions in the field. They got 3 umpires out, by the way. 2 in the field and 1 behind the plate.
It's like a real official ball game.
Yep. Here comes down the pitch. That one's going to be in there for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes.
Good job, Taylor. We're not going to call.
So the umpires, they've been strict behind the plate now.
Yes, they have.
Here comes down the pitch. Swing and a miss in there for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Hey, you can hit this kid. You can hit this kid. Let's go. See it and hit it.
Here comes down the pitch and a windup. That one's going to be foul back in there for strike number 2. So 2-2 now is the count. Farmville's looking pretty good, Robbie.
Yeah, they're holding in there.
Step to it,
against a
Taylor.
very good.
And Charlotte's not playing bad either. They just find themselves down of an earlier home run, and that's been the difference in this ball game, and that's been the only difference. Runner on second base. Here comes the pitch, and that thing kind of batted off the bat, kind of fouled back.
I think he hit the handle, didn't he, or something?
Pretty close.
It hit the end.
Oh, okay.
Thankfully, because it was going to be a strike.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Justin Orange home run earlier, and that's what the difference in the ball game, 1-0. No score since. Here comes the windup in the pitch. And it's a hard hit ball right to Roach. He catches it and just kind of trots off, drops the ball at the pitcher's mound, and no problem there. No errors, one man left on base. And as we go down to the bottom of the second, or actually top of the third, it is 1-0 in favor of Prince Edward Farmville. We will be right back right after this.
What does your world sound like? That's geography. The music of the world around you. Geography is people, places, environments, and economics. Geography gives us the framework for understanding our world. But sadly, our kids aren't getting enough of it. Half can't locate economic powers like Japan and India, and 20% can't even find the Pacific Ocean. That's why we created MyWonderfulWorld.org. It's part of a free National Geographic-led campaign to give our kids the power of global knowledge. Go to MyWonderfulWorld.org to learn more and get your free parent and teacher action kits. It's a wonderful world.
Nurse, set up an IV. And you, her boyfriend, you were the driver?
Yes, doctor, but I didn't mean to hurt her. I only had a few drinks. I was just buzzed.
Just buzzed? Oh, then your girlfriend is fine.
Hey, sweetie. I feel great.
She's really okay?
What, are you kidding? No, not really. Nurse, get me a suture kit. Stat.
Buzzed driving. Maybe we should stop acting like it's no big deal. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
All right, we get back, and anyway, first pitch for the balls was one ball and no strikes.
Corbett Bowman up the bat now for the Farmville team.
Here comes the pitch.
Good hit.
And Bowman hits it right to the pitcher. Throws him out at first.
Good hit right to the
number
pitcher,
one.
yes. Oh, well.
And this game's moving right along, Robbie.
Hey, you know, after that long game we went last time, I think we're kind of glad to see a fast game here.
Yep. That's for sure.
That was a painful game. Not a great moment in broadcasting for us. I'm not going to lie to you.
Great
Especially
moment.
seeing 10 errors in one game by one team.
I think Blackstone may have set a record in errors.
Strong with that mid base. Strong with
It was an ugly one. Can't lie on that one, can we?
One ball and no strikes. Goddard winds up, pitches. Here comes it. Oh, that was a beautiful one all the way. And there, strike one.
I tell you,
One ball, one
both
strike.
of these teams are very sound teams. Very great coach for well-played teams.
Dylan Johnson at the bat now for the Farmville squad. Oh, it's
good job,
Here
Brody.
goes that one's going in there
Good job,
for strike
Rob.
two.
I think
ball two. Two balls and one strike.
I think Johnson needs to check the front of his uniform for a hole in it after it went that close.
Here comes out a pitch. And that was a little bit low for ball three. 3 balls and 1 strike.
But you're right one thing, Tim. This umpire does not like the corners. If it's not down the middle, he's not going to call it.
Yeah.
That just gives such an advantage to the batters.
Put it in there, baby.
Here comes the windup and the pitch. Oh, yeah, come on. That's going to be in there for ball 4.
Xavier White at the bat for the Farmville squad. And that means that now Farmville is at the top of their lineup.
Top of the lineup.
Well,
This kid hit right back at the pitcher last at bat.
All right, defense, be ready here.
here comes the windup and the pitch. Heading up strike number 1.
I might give you a chance to hit it back at me.
We heard that one. Strike!
Strike 1.
Well, there you go. Here comes the next pitch.
Good pitch.
Swing
Nice
and a miss.
curveball. Nice curveball.
Yep.
Get him out in front, baby.
That is strike number 2. No balls and 2
Nice
strikes.
pitch, baby.
So Donner had him swinging on that curve. 0-2 count. Let's see what he pitches. Here comes the pitch. And that one's going to be a little bit high for ball one.
That was a hanger. That was a hanger.
This was a hard hit ball right up the center. And makes it to second base. Almost got thrown out, believe it or not.
From center, yeah.
What a nice, that center field buzzed that one back. And he didn't happen to be played a few steps closer in. He may have gotten that man. Runners on first and second as
home run last time, Coach. Home run last time.
now this Austin Roach as White
This guy hit
hits
the home run last time at bat.
Here comes the pitch, and this one he hits it, and it gets through. Well, this one's going to score one, maybe two. It would get past the right fielder. Here comes the next one. That will be in there. And Farmville right there. And now they're going to go, they're going to go back. And now, don't get them in time, and it will be a triple.
2 runs.
And that will be 3-0 is the score. Nothing but nice hitting.
Yep, it's good little hitting. Now it brings Austin Roach.
And here comes the Charlotte coach going to talk to his, because you know who look who you're getting ready to, pitch against.
Well, Orange was one hit home run last time, so this next one, that was a hard hitting one right there. Of course, I think this top 4 is all hard hitting people, so I wouldn't put it past them for any of them to make a home run.
Well, Dollar now looks. He's runner on third base. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. That was in there for strike number 1. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, 1 man in scoring position. Dollar now looks, winds up. Here comes the pitch. And that was in there for ball 2. Or ball 1, rather. 1-1 is the count.
Work hard, baby. Work hard.
Thank you, everybody. The people who bought the DVDs, we appreciate it. Hard hit ball, and that's going to get through. And its center fielder is going to field it.
Another run.
Roach will turn the corner. Another run will come in. That's 4-0. And I will say, Farmville is getting the beat on the ball.
Yeah, they're just hitting it. I mean, that's all there is to it.
Nothing bad about the pitching. They're just hitting it. And they're hitting it in the places where it's hard to get. Nice ball playing so far by both of these teams. Here comes the pitch. And a swing and a miss. That's in there for strike 1. Who is this one?
Are you doing good, Riley?
I have Matthew Fitz at the bat.
Okay. Here comes the pitch. Oh. That one's going to be low.
Hey,
Roach will come back to first base. It's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Talk to his pitcher. Come on now. Talk to him.
Here comes now the wind up, the pitch, swing and a miss. Roach will start going down to second base.
Riley, you got a point.
And he gets second base, no problem. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Way to block the ball, kid.
So far here, top of the third, Farmville came back and scored 3 unanswered runs.
Way to throw the ball, Riley.
Just with some plain good hitting by their front 4, front 5.
Yep.
Oh, here comes now the look, wind up, and the pitch. Hard hit ball. That goes, they're going to nearly guns it to first base, get that second out.
Nice way to look that runner back.
Yeah, wasn't that good? He kicked that runner on second base and then just flat gunned a perfect throw right to first base.
He gave him like the evil eye there, and he stayed right where he was. He said, "Nuh-uh, you're not going to move."
Well, that's real baseball there. Here comes now the pitch from Dalton. This one's outside, ball 1.
He's only 5th. He's only 5th.
Actually, your leg's hitting the...
my leg's getting tired. Here comes now the pitch. Swing and a miss in there for strike 2. And then here goes Roach. He slides into the cloud of dust. Nobody tries to throw him out.
I was saying, watch where your leg is. That's the area you squeak at. You get those things.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. 1 ball and 1 strike with 2 outs.
Yeah, that's right. Keep your head right down on the ground.
Here comes the windup in the pitch. That's going to be in there for ball number 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Daughter's trying to hang in there.
Yeah.
He winds up and throws. Swing and a miss. It's in there for strike number 2. 2-2 now is the count. Runner on third base.
Come on, babe. Big stick right here. Relax.
Daughter now looks for Charlotte. Winds up. Here comes the delivery. And this one's going to be a ball hitting right down the first base. He gets that forward at third and final out. No errors. 1 man left on base. They did score, however, 3 runs. And it's 4-0 in favor of Prince Edward Farmville. We will be right back right after this.
Brought to you by Radio Shack.
I need a new phone, so I'll go to Radio Shack, take their advice, and buy a Sony Ericsson Z750 with AT&T service. It has a 2-megapixel camera, FM radio, and a web browser, so I can surf the internet. And then one day at a car dealership, I'll find the price of a car too high, but the salesman won't agree, and he'll throw me a challenge and he'll give me the car for free if I find it for cheaper, so I'll use the internet on my phone, find it for cheaper, and get it for free. And I'll owe it all to Radio Shack.
Don't just buy stuff.
See your local Radio Shack dealer at Southside Electronics, Blackstone Square Shopping Center.
These are not your ordinary doctors. They are the accounting surgeons. Allow them to show you the personal attention it takes in order to receive every single deduction you deserve. The accounting surgeons and crew are here for you all year long, not just January to May. Whether you need tax preparation, payroll work, or bookkeeping services, call the accounting surgeons today. 434-538-0595. They offer very reasonable rates along with their year-round service with a smile, located at 126 East Carolina Avenue in Crewe. The accounting surgeons are here for you. Phone 434-538-0595.
Right, back here at Lynn Hart Field. And we got 4-0 in favor of the Farmville, actually Prince Edward Farmville, best way to describe them. Playing a very, very, very well planned out game so far.
You know, Walker Sanderson will stay in for Charlotte. He's been actually doing an okay job. That last inning just kind of got him, gotta say. I believe Matthew Myers is going to be coming up now for the Charlotte squad.
Doing real good with the left-hander in there so far. So far as the playing, he is pitching a shutout game.
Why mess with success, right?
Oh, that's exactly right.
Oh, I think he scared the Charlotte coach there of that missile throw, though.
And who did you say was coming up?
I have Matthew Myers.
Knocked out.
Okay, this is where my lineup changes a little bit. So help me out a little bit on that.
Okay, I have Matthew Myers, who I have, number 10.
Well, here we are at the bottom of the third.
Bottom of the third.
Yep. How many pitches has he thrown?
Remember, this estimate that I lost someone. I had to run out to the center field camera. I'm sure around 26 pitches.
Which is not bad being in the third inning.
Negative, not at all.
It's better than 50 or 60.
Oh, yeah.
Or even close to 70.
That's true. This is true. Ugh, like my fan down.
All right, I think things are getting ready to start up here. Balls are being thrown in.
What are they doing over yonder?
Yeah, that's a good question. What are they doing?
What are they doing over yonder? Over yonder in the dugout.
Well, it's almost amazing on what we could pick up with the old crowd mic, isn't it?
Yeah. We'll get to hide some on like the players next year, although that may not be fit for, broadcasting. But you know what? We're on the internet. We're beyond the FCC. Let's go for it.
That's right. Story of my life.
We're beyond the FCC. We can do anything we want to. There are no rules to the internet.
All right, here comes a windup in the pitch on a hard hit ball. Right back to Sandler. Sandler will underhand it to Roach. And did he pull off? And and Charlotte is not happy about that one. Wow, that'll be interesting to see the replay on that one.
What did you see there, Tim?
He was out.
He was out.
Get your base hit, baby.
Tim agreed with the umpire. Out number 1.
I have Strickland.
So he check swings, didn't break the plane. That's in there for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes here.
Come on, Jordan.
4-0 though. Prince Edward Farmville leading off with some great hitting. That one's going to be outside, ball 2.
I gotta say, I think Charlotte looked like they may lose this game. This is the first time I've ever seen Charlotte ever lose, like ever.
Oh, here comes the pitch.
Babe.
Well, we're
still a lot of game left.
Still
a lot of game left.
But the thing is about Charlotte, by this time in last year, Charlotte was winning 19-0 or something,
People graduate though, moves on.
Oh yeah. Here comes now the pitch. That was going to be kind of mishandled by the catcher just a little bit. Couldn't quite get his glove on it, but that brings up 3 balls and 1 strike. Well, you got to realize though, last year just had that dominant.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to get another team like that.
3 balls and 1 strike. Wind up. Here comes the pitch. That was in there for strike number 2, and that brings up full count. And I don't know about that one, Tim.
That was in there. That fell right in there. I'd say that's a strike. From my angle.
Ball too high.
Here comes the wind-up and the pitch. And that is strike number 3.
That brings up Hunter Harley. It's bad now for Charlotte. So far, it's pretty much been the all Farmville show up to this point.
4-0 in favor of Prince Edward Farmville. Here comes the pitch. That one is high, and there for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. 2 outs here. Sandler winds up, hit the pitch. The left-hander throws that one in there for ball number 3.
2.
2.
Everyone thinks it's 2, but you.
That rhymes. Here comes the fake bunt. And that was in there for ball number 3.
That's ball 3.
Yeah, Prince Edward infield started charging. Now here comes the catcher that's coming up. I don't know what they said. They were kidding around a little bit, it looks like. 3 balls and no strikes. Here comes the windup and the pitch. It was in there for strike number 1. Can't wait on that.
No, that was directly in there. Can't say that I would have waited till he threw me a strike 2.
Here comes the windup and the pitch. And it's in there for strike 2. And that brings the count full.
And Sanderson may be able to dig himself out of this hole.
Well, another strike will definitely do it. That was in there for ball 4.
Yep, that walks it.
A base on balls goes
Hunter Hartley on base. That brings up John Walker, I believe. Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker.
Sounds like a country music singer, don't it? Here comes the wild pitch.
Not exactly.
Here comes a pitch. And that would go foul. Johnny Walker just kind of, he runs down to first base. Hustle, good hustle.
Tim knows who Johnny Walker is, right?
Oh, yeah.
I think you're missing the point there.
Well, John.
That's a great bourbon.
That's right.
Well, Tommy, my brother, is an early times guy, so that's right good. Anyway, nice.
Good, almost got him on first, too.
Yep.
Came close.
Remember, you got to tag him, though, coming back.
Yeah.
No balls and 2 strikes now to Johnny Walker. JW. Here comes the pitch, and they hit him. And Charlotte puts 2 runners on the bags. Runners on first and second right now, and as he's going to sit there and rub his back off a little bit. Ouch, it says.
Hit by pitch. Hey, when that happens. I couldn't tell because someone was shaking my camera again. I think
Where at?
I think a kid hit thing back there or something. I saw earthquake effect.
That's a base runner. You can take base runner any way you can get him.
Yep. And now, that brings Charlotte to the top of their lineup with Cody Carson, who I believe had a single back in the last inning there.
First inning
rather.
So here comes the pitch. And that one's going to be in there for ball one.
Make him come to you, baby.
1 ball and no strikes. Here comes now the pitch of a hard hit ball to left field, and it's going back off, and it hits the fence. Here comes the runner. They're going to send him in. It's going to be close, and it's going to be.
He got underneath the tag.
Oh, boy! He is safe, and that brings up 2-0.
I think Tim got excited. Overshot it.
Yeah, I did.
Play that was nice hit all the way to left field. That ball sailed all the way to the fence, and it was a close call.
Just like that, 2 runs.
And now they're going to come out and talk to Sandler, but that was not his fault. That was just a good, solid hit by Charlotte.
Yeah.
And a beautiful slide.
Yep.
Nice slide.
And that slide coming in was just absolutely
slide.
gorgeous.
Right underneath the tag.
Yep. Wow. So this is a kind of, hey Tim, this game is tightening up some.
Yeah. You know what? Like I said, still 3 more innings.
That's right. You're right.
You got a well-coached team. Anything can happen.
And we're bringing it on live right here on the Southside Sports Network. All right, here comes the windup in the pitch. This one's going to be high, and that's in there for ball 1 ball and no strikes.
I got to say, the momentum is definitely swung in Charlotte's favor right now.
Oh, yeah.
And if they're smart, they're waiting until he throws a strike right now. He's kind of flustered.
Yep.
Make it be a strike, baby.
Everything okay, Robbie?
Yeah, everything's fine.
All right, here comes a bloop. That will go foul. That's in there for strike 1. 1-1. That brings up Tyler Elmos. And by the way, this guy hit a home run yesterday. He can hit the ball.
Yep.
Well, guess what? That was Cody Carson that hit one all the way to the field.
Cody Carson, he's been doing good today.
Here comes down a pitch, low in there for ball 2.
Yep, 2-1.
2 balls and 1 strike.
Tyler Amos, the man. You're right, he can definitely hit the ball.
Oh, yeah. Josh Jones will be on deck. Here comes the pitch, and this one's fouled back. That one is a little bit high.
Yeah.
I'd have laid off that one. Well, I say that's what I would do. I don't have the helmet on, and the guy pitching at me, 70 miles an hour.
You would have swung at that one even in softball.
Oh, I may not have.
You may not have.
May not have.
So confident.
Here comes the pitch. Strike number 3 and a third.
That was high and inside.
Oh, boy.
What a bad call. Bad call.
1 man left on, no errors, and 2 runs actually scored. So is Prince Edward holding on to a slight 4-2 lead over Charlotte. We shall be right back right after this from Accounting Surgeons in Crew.
These are not your ordinary doctors. They are the accounting surgeons. Allow them to show you the personal attention it takes in order to receive every single deduction you deserve. The accounting surgeons and crew are here for you all year long, not just January to May. Whether you need tax preparation, payroll work, or bookkeeping services, call the accounting surgeons today. 434-538-0595. They offer very reasonable rates along with their year-round service with a smile. Located at 126 East Carolina Avenue in Crewe. The accounting surgeons are here for you. Phone 434-538-0595.
What does your world sound like? That's geography. The music of the world around you. Geography is people, places, environments, and economics. Geography gives us the framework for understanding our world. But sadly, our kids aren't getting enough of it. Half can't locate economic powers like Japan and India, and 20% can't even find the Pacific Ocean. That's why we created MyWonderfulWorld.org. It's part of a free National Geographic-led campaign to give our kids the power of global knowledge. Go to MyWonderfulWorld.org to learn more and get your free parent and teacher action kits. It's a wonderful world.
Man, I'm going to tell you what. You're the whistler, huh?
I can't whistle very good, unfortunately.
Back here at Leonard Field, John Hart, Robbie Hart with you, Tim on top of the White Elephant. Taking all the orders is Jennifer Hart.
She's been busy today, actually.
Yep. And it's 4-2. Prince Edward Farmville holding on to a slight lead, and they're coming up the bat.
She's almost finished off one whole disco.
I'll tell you what makes me so mad about this last inning is when you make a call like that, and especially when the momentum's changed, and then you call something that you haven't called a strike the whole tournament.
I hate to go against the officials, but this officiating I've seen this year has not been that impressive.
Well, maybe the umpire was suffering from heat stroke during the earlier games.
Well, I
don't know.
What killed me about the last game is that every pitcher's taught to hit the corners. And by taking those corners away, you're basically giving the batter the power.
Exactly.
And I hate to say that may cost Blacks in the game, other than the fielder.
Anyway, that was in there for strike number one. Beautiful pitch.
That would have been a strike no matter what.
Who's this up, Matt?
This is Matthew Drew. Matthew struck out.
Anyway, that one will be sliced back.
Throw the ball, kid.
Ball two balls.
No, strike two. Strike two, bud.
No balls and 2 strikes. There you go. Got it right that time.
0-2's count.
It's getting late today. It's been a rough day for us Blackstone. People root for Blackstone.
No kidding.
You gotta realize that. It's been a very stressful day, guys.
All right, here comes the windup. Swing and a miss. Strike number 3. And Dollar's throwing pretty good.
Yes,
he's still throwing with some good heat.
Yep.
Throwing some decent pitching as well.
Yeah, real good velocity still, real good spotting.
All right, here comes the windup in the pitch, and this one's going to be a chop in towards the White Elephant, past the White Elephant, and out of play.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. No, that means strike one.
That does indeed mean strike one.
He almost had that. If that would have been on this side of the fence.
Charlotte was definitely trying for it.
Look at him hop.
So, no balls and 1 strike. Got 1 out up there.
Yep.
Dotter now looks, winds up. Here comes now the pitch.
Nice curveball.
That would be a nice curveball in there. For strike number 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Here comes now the pitch. A little bit high, ball 1. I think Dollar just kind of throwing a little bit high. Hopefully he'll try to.
Just a good waist pitch.
Yeah. Here comes the next pitch. That one's inside.
You know,
2-2.
And see, and that's what I'm talking about. Last inning, you make that call a strike, and then this inning, you don't.
Yeah, but the sun's gone down. Here comes the next pitch. And this one's going to be a high fly ball. And second baseman comes out, and they trip over each other. And it's going to be fair. And Sandler gets a base on, gets a base hit on that. Well, actually an error, but still, he gets on first base.
He almost had it, too. I had it on the
camera.
I
can't see. I was watching through the camera lens myself. That brings up Clay Osborne.
Double up, shortstop.
Runner on first base. They got 1 out. So we'll see what Mr. Clay Osborne can do.
I can't turn double hill, sir.
That's number 8 here in the lineup.
Yep.
Struck out looking last time.
Here comes now the pitch. Hard hit. And this is going to go fouling out of play. Now being up for a strike. Strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. No wind blowing at all here at Leonard Field. The flags out there in center field are just drooping straight down. Lights are on. Twilight here. Here comes down the pitch and the windup. And this one's going to be kind of into the dirt in there for ball 2.
Hang on, catcher. Hang in there, baby. You're throwing it good. You're throwing it good.
2 balls and 1 strike. Here comes a hit right to the pitcher. He throws it to second. Gets the man out. They're going to try it. Almost got him, but not quite. But a nice hustle and a nice try. Bring up out number 1. Or 2 outs. Out number 2, excuse me.
Good play, pitcher. You all right?
And then Charlotte's going to call a timeout. He's going to go have a little chit-chat with the coach.
Yeah, because of that runner.
Really? Oh, you think was the runner getting away or something?
Oh, yeah.
We need a directional mic that we can listen to what they're saying. You know, with one of those big old cones on it, we can just kind of point at them and listen to what people say from like a mile away. That's what we need.
Well, another argument and another argument lost.
Hey, if you never try, you never do it. And you can see Coach ain't happy there. He's nodding his head. Chase Grubbs up to bat now for Prince Edward Farmville.
The runner on first base now for Farmville. They lead 4-2. Close game here. Here comes down the pitch. And that one's going to be in there for strike number 2. No. I'm sorry, strike number 1. I looked at the wrong thing there. It's out number 2.
Out number 2.
No balls and 1 strike. Here comes down the pitch. Swing and a miss. Now we got strike number 2.
He chased that one.
Hey, that's a good location, baby.
All right, get us out of here.
No balls and 2 strikes. Here at the top of the 4th. Dotter now winds up. Here's the pitch.
Good pitch.
And that one's going to be outside, ball 2.
Good miss for a pitcher, though, when you got 0-2 count.
Yeah, maybe you might luck out. He might chase it down.
Yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now here comes a wind-up, the pitch.
There you go.
Swing and a miss. Strike number 3, now retired aside. We go to the bottom of the 4th. No runs scored. 1 man left on base. 1 error. And as we go into the, again, bottom of the 4th, it is 4-2. Farmville leading. We'll be right back right after these messages.
These are not your ordinary doctors. They are the accounting surgeons. Allow them to show you the personal attention it takes in order to receive every single deduction you deserve. The accounting surgeons and crew are here for you all year long, not just January to May. Whether you need tax preparation, payroll work, or bookkeeping services, call the accounting surgeons today. 434-538-0595. They offer very reasonable rates along with their year-round service with a smile, located at 126 East Carolina Avenue in Crewe. The accounting surgeons are here for you. Phone 434-538-0595.
Nurse, set up an IV. And you, her boyfriend, you were the driver?
Yes, doctor, but I didn't mean to hurt her. I only had a few drinks. I was just buzzed.
Just buzzed? Oh, then your girlfriend is fine.
Hey, sweetie. I feel great.
She's really okay?
What, are you kidding? No, not really. Nurse, get me a suture kit. Stat.
Buzzed driving. Maybe we should stop acting like it's no big deal. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
All right, back here at Leonard Field at the bottom of the 4th.
I'm going to be hearing that ooh song in my sleep tonight.
Yeah.
4-2.
Ball 2 there. I believe this is Mr. Josh Jones to bat now for the Charlotte All-Stars. Down by just 2 runs here. Bottom of the 4th inning.
Yep. Here comes down the pitch.
That's right.
All right, there's strike
baby.
number 1, 1 ball and 1 strike. All right, here comes the windup. Here comes the pitch. And here goes the swing, and that goes the strike. Strike number 2.
Yeah, he chased that one the whole way.
Ball's up, too, baby.
All right, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here comes a pitch.
Right.
Get to be mighty tall, that to be a strike. Really tall.
Yep. Sandler's been pitching the whole entire ball game. He's done very well.
Oh, yes, definitely. Just 2 runs against a very powerful stroke.
Yep. Here comes a pitch. They're going to try to get him. And that will get second base. And they're going to try to get him.
Got him.
He's going to be out of there. He is out of there.
It was not even close.
Wow, what a throw.
He was out. Coach can't argue that one. He was out.
Wow, that's kind of a turn of events. I mean, the decision to take him down second base is the correct one. The only problem is
that first baseman turned it so fast.
Yeah, I mean that was a hard throw to second base and ended up getting him out. Wow,
that hurts. Yeah, this brings up Nick Zumbro.
Nick Zumbro, he had swung pretty hard to the pitcher, throws it to run. That's in there for the second out. That's out number 2. And boy, Farmville is playing some good defense.
Oh, yes.
Here comes the pitch. And this one's going to be hit. This one's going to be foul ball. Strike 1. No balls and 1 strike now.
All right, Kendrick, let's go.
Goldman's is up. Christian Reed will be the brother of Joseph Reed, played last year on Charlotte.
Okay.
He'll be on deck.
Goldman struck out the first time he was up.
Wait on it, baby. Wait on it.
Plays first base over here. We see a lot of him.
Comes a wind-up. All the way to the fence. Here comes Golden will pass first base and just kind of get back. And now bring up Christian Reed that will come up and try his luck. And the tying run is at the plate.
Of course, Reed is 0 for 1 for a day.
He had a home run against Blackstone last game.
I mean, what's it called?
Hard hit ball. This one go. Oh, what a pitch that was! And he puts him out at second. What a defensive play! Wow, what a defensive play to end the inning. Wow.
Wow, that was a good play by that baseman there.
That shortstop.
He's way to dig for it, right?
Yeah, that was a great play by shortstop.
Talk about someone who didn't give up. Unbelievable. All right, we'll be right back as we go now to the top of the 5th. It's 4-2 in a good game. Farmville leading 4-2 over Charlotte. We'll be right back right after this.
What does your world sound like? That's geography. The music of the world around you. Geography is people, places, environments, and economics. Geography gives us the framework for understanding our world. But sadly, our kids aren't getting enough of it. Half can't locate economic powers like Japan and India, and 20% can't even find the Pacific Ocean. That's why we created MyWonderfulWorld.org. It's part of a free National Geographic-led campaign